Previously on Will Save. Rapidly responding to the raucous requests after adeptly anchoring the agitated adversaries on the bridge, the team makes a beeline for the medbay to rescue Kanika, beginning a riotous rendezvous with Torv and Ludvaya, where in the heat of harrowing hand-to-hand combat, Torv's tempestuous axe takes aim at Rick in a devastating blow. But not before the Doctor makes an unanticipated observation, revealing an enigmatic element of the android's armor, surveying a subtle shift in the severity of the subsequent strike. Will their diverse dexterities be decisive in crafting a cosmic crescendo of coalescing triumph? Or are they blindly barreling towards an abyss of apocalyptic adversity? Find out this time on Will Save.
You have come to the right time at the right place. This is Will Save the Podcast coming to you again at another Will Save Wednesday.
Will Save! Happy
Save!
Wednesday, everyone.
Yep. Happy Wednesday.
I am John
is
Swan, your
Wednesday,
GM,
my
knocking
dudes.
down doors. And it is Wednesday, my dudes. And I want to ask Vinnie, what should you drink? What does everyone think Vinnie
What's
should
in
drink
your
right
cup,
Right.
Vinny?
What's in my
What's
cup right now?
in your cup?
In my cup right now is Kirkland's Signature Orange Seltzer. I don't
Solid.
hate it. It's actually not terrible. It's terrible out of the can.
Kev looks dubious.
This is the thing.
Why?
And I'm annoyed because, a certain GM of ours is celebrating his nuptials very soon. We all gathered in Nashville and had some stuff made for the kosher sausage king of California.
Amazing koozie and shirt.
And I can't use the koozie because it's terrible. There's too much carbonation out of the can. So I've got to pour it in a cup. But if I pour it in a cup, I don't get to use the koozie. It's, trade-offs. So it's either that or I've got some 1800 tequila passion fruit pre-made margarita.
Wow,
that
that's a lot of words.
bought. It is a lot of words. I bought this probably 6 months ago, and as you can see, still unopened because I had a Bacardi Mai Tai something or other that was actually really tasty that I finally finished today.
Oh,
so,
congrats.
As I like to enjoy a beverage to yes and a little more efficiently, what do I drink, gentlemen?
I think you should roll.
You think I should roll?
That's a
Yeah, absolutely, dude. Always.
Shaq.
Oh, man.
Flip a coin.
Do a Shaq style wisdom check.
Yeah.
So is this straight up even odds, or
And
do
then-
I a natural 20 is the fucking Elijah Craig barrel proof,
Absolutely.
and a 1 is
Oh yeah, what's
water?
the one? No. What's your worst alcohol in your closet, in your bar, dude?
The worst? Did I bring the Cavassier back home? I think I did. God, I'm bougie.
My Courvoisier.
Did I bring the Courvoisier?
I think
Darling!
Did I
Is the
put
Courvoisier
that swill
still in
my
the-
shelf?
I've got, actually no. I've
Is
got
it still
some-
in the speedboat?
My neighbor he's a great guy, but he gifted me this.
I love when you get gifted kind of just
decanter.
random alcohol.
Let me
Stuff.
grab it so we can see it on video. He gifted me this dope ass
man.
decanter.
Yeah.
It's like
Great.
gorgeous.
It's like a
is-
mic stand.
I feel like that belongs in like a 80s movie,
Yeah,
like
straight out of Mad
Scarface or
Men.
something.
Yeah, or like the boss of the evil corporation drinks that right as they poison somebody.
And it's got some Johnny Walker Black in it, but he's also like a cigar smoker. And
Ooh,
so
there's some
it
cognac in
tastes
there,
a
man.
bit like cigar smoke. And
That's
like,
definitely a natural one.
I don't know if you guys enjoy Scotch, but like Johnny Walker's already really smoky,
Yeah.
and so like all that additional smoke is just way too much for me.
It's like
That's
a
the natural
Lafroig
one,
now.
I think. Yeah.
Is it really that smoky now? I am
Like
not. I don't typically have.
Berg.
Dude, yeah, some
Ardberg.
Ardberg
And then I think the natural
straight
20
campfire.
would be that would be probably another roll because I've got some blue. I've got some Harmony collection that I really like. Yeah, let's roll
Got
a
all the
d20 and see
collections.
what number it is.
Let's find out. Let's find out.
Yeah, I mean, you haven't established what's in between, but sure.
Right.
I mean, we'll let you be the judge of that.
Yeah,
It's an 8. So let's go.
it's an
I feel
8.
like that's
wow.
seltzer.
All right.
Yeah,
That's seltzer.
It's
That's
just sticking
seltzer
with
with
the
a
seltzer.
little extra though.
Okay.
What's the extra,
I've got
bro?
I've got
What's
some
the-
Western Suns vodka that I might just like
Toss in.
just toss in.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that's the play.
Okay. Well
do it.
done to a nice move. Question is, what is in Kelly's cup that he's sipping vertically?
I have some good old
Yeah.
dihydrogen oxide or whatever the fuck.
Oh, God.
Dihydrogen. Some
I
bullshit.
did
like
that because Vinnie was off screen. Hopefully, you didn't hear it.
I got this also
Dihydrogen
from,
monoxide?
from
He's giving me a look like he
Nashville.
heard it. Sorry.
You got that water from Nashville?
Yeah, I brought it all the way back along with this
Yeah.
cup. Thank you, John.
Oh yeah, yeah, dude. Of course, buddy. Good stuff.
Good old water. I don't keep alcohol in my home. I probably should though. Like it'd be kind of nice to have every now and again.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to say you have a
Well, I'm
problem.
glad-
Vinny. I do need to have some alcohol.
You do
I have the
have
problem
a-
of no alcohol. It's
A
really annoying.
shack just full of liquor hidden in your backyard.
Yeah.
I am glad that we just talked about just straight alcohol for this has been like at least 5 minutes.
This is
It's
the
good.
most alcohol heavy show we've probably ever done.
This is well, like
I don't know. We've done some pretty.
well.
It's like, oh, wait a second.
I think it's important to like. I
Yes.
have to ask myself that question every so often. Like I've got so many bottles around me that's like, do I have a problem or don't I have a problem?
Nah, it depends how much you drink.
It's a real question.
We
And
don't
I
know how
think
much
the litmus for me is
I mean, we don't
would
know.
I have all of these bottles still if I had a problem?
It depends.
Because I was talking about that tequila that I bought 6 months ago. I've got bottles up there that I bought 2 years ago. Some that were gifted longer than that. Like
Yeah.
it takes me a long time to get through a bottle of liquor.
I mean,
Oh yeah.
when we were recording in person, I had the fridge, the beer fridge, with just
That was great.
a
It was
cornucopia
amazing
of
food.
modern times and craft beer and
The sours were so good.
The sours were good,
Ooh, I love a sour.
Yeah, they're amazing.
but it still has like a bunch of like imperial stouts just chilling there.
that's because you
Yeah.
stopped drinking, right? Pretty much.
Just
Yeah,
chilling.
Yeah. I had some soju here until recently. Now it's gone, and
Oh.
now I have nothing. It's all right. We'll all drink together soon.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll
Yay.
That's the
I'll
other
think of
part.
something
Like
for a future app, I guess.
I love having like really nice high end stuff on the shelf
Uh-huh.
for special occasions.
Yeah,
You know, when I pulled up to LA for John's engagement party and the four of us were going to be together. Sorry, Kev.
oh, the cork
pulled up with-
incident, the cork night. Yeah, that's right. But yeah,
Pulled up with like 2 really nice bottles of bourbon. Did the same thing when we got to Nashville, and like, if I was to go to the store and get that instead of just like having it, that would be a whole lot of money all at once. When I'd rather just like
Sure.
collect it in my own time, and then I can use part of my collection to celebrate with you fine gentlemen.
yeah.
That's a really heartwarming.
That rooftop bourbon was quite good in Nashville.
That was also
Yeah.
quite good.
That
You know,
was
it's just-
that
it's
was
nice.
Blanton's gold for anybody who wants to
Yeah.
posthumously join us.
All right, well, let's crush this heartwarming moment and go back to the game. Does that sound good? Should we play? Let's do it.
Let's
play.
Let's just get out of here. Heartwarming collection of everybody coming together.
Too much time talking about this.
And I
That
love
was a
that Vinnie
wrong
just
drop.
walked off. That was the wrong. Yeah, I was like, oh, okay, well, that's cool. That's good. I like it.
I was putting it back in
Here
the
we
fridge.
go.
Yeah, for sure.
That was the right drop.
Here we go. Here we go. Creepy times aboard the Void Crier. As right as you decide to face the Greys in starship combat, then there is a strange, creepy scream from everyone on the bridge as Shay and Narla drop unconscious, and 3 of the Pike's Paritans turn around, and I need to make a drop where it's 3 different people screaming, and then they come into the same unison note, and then shuts off, and they turn around smiling and attack you. And you take them out because you're like, you know what? Maybe they just haven't eaten. Maybe their blood sugar's low.
They need a Snickers bar.
There's no excuse.
Maybe they're
for
not feeling
being a
great.
Dick.
You're not you when you're hungry.
Yeah.
You're
That's what
not.
we're trying to say.
Yeah.
Hangry.
I mean, you did roll a check to see what
You
could
get a little Joe Pesci.
make them not unconscious. Yeah, it's fine. It's okay. And after you swiftly dispatch of them non-lethally, there's a voice over the intercom saying, "I need your help. Has anybody not gone totally homicidal aboard this ship?" It is the voice of Kaneko Breeze, one of the Pike's Paritans, who was sustained pretty heavy damage during the assault on Outpost Omicron and has been in the med bay asking for help as Torv, and as you come to find out, Ludvaya, are knocking down the door, trying to sell them some vacuums and then take her out.
Yeah.
Classic
Just,
1-2 combo.
Maybe they've been reaching out about their car's extended warranty.
Maybe.
I really think they're
And-
going door to door through the ship to sell encyclopedias. Is what I think they're trying to do.
Classic.
That's what the Greys are up to. They're just, selling shit like through like.
That's
their
their long
Distribute
game, man.
knowledge.
Yeah.
That's,
Maybe they want to sell some, solar energy. Put it on the roof of your starship.
Some nuclear
It's
power,
important.
perhaps.
Energy,
Yeah.
reps. Oh my
Classic.
gosh.
Would you like some nuclear power
I
today,
want to
soon?
die.
No, that's the problem.
And
They
she's
don't
like,
want nuclear
hey-
power.
That's exactly it. She said, "Hey, Rick 19, you must believe in nuclear power. Help me because they don't. They hate it."
Please save me from these guys. They keep trying
That's
to sell me
all
solar.
they've talked about. I hate
They
nuclear.
keep saying that nuclear power is not sustainable.
that's actually
not
Kevin's
sustainable.
superhero alter ego.
Little do you guys know, Rick has a nuclear fusion heart.
Aww. So sweet.
Okay,
We're all gonna die just being around Rick.
I know.
for
yeah.
more reasons
Nobody
than
checks
we
their
originally
rats.
thought.
Geiger
So we
counters
were-
around here. I don't know what the problem.
That's fine. It's all right. So you all are like, all right, cool. I feel that. Let me come help. You come down. They see you as Colin gracefully knocks over a bunch of tools. And you all enter into combat. We're still in the first round of combat as I'm going to bring you guys back to the Void Crier. You are spread out among the lounge. Torv has charged in after Rick 19 shot Torv, and Dr. OK threw a grenade that its effect did not pierce the programming that Ludvaya and Torv have. And I'm going to bring us back to the battle music. We just ended Torv's turn, where Torv hit Rick 19 and Rick's body responded in a strange fashion. That is the end of Torv Greycrag's turn, standing in front of you in the dark in some pretty dope, I'm going to say Rick 19, some excellently crafted freebooter armor that Torv has with the metal looks to be exquisitely made. Colin, it is your turn. What are you doing?
Colin is going to take a step down in order to get a better look at Torv.
Okay.
And he's going to try to yeet Torv's mind.
Yo. Give me that What do I need to roll? What's going on here?
It's
Walk me through it.
will
Yeet my
save.
mind. So will save. Versus a spell or spell-like ability.
So basically, oh shit, this is dark. So Colin's gonna he takes Torv's mind remotely in his hand, and just like you see him start to manipulate it.
Massage
and
it.
he's using his hypnotic abilities to bring Torv back to the gray abduction.
We're in the middle of combat. You're going,
Yo. Yeah.
Waving
But
the thing in
instead of
his face.
him having a conversation with the Greys, he's going to force him to feel every bit of pain from them changing his hardware. That's what he's going to
Oh,
That's good.
Is this lethally or non-lethally? Can you cast this non-lethally?
do. I don't think I can cast it non-lethally.
I don't think you can either, sir.
I think Torv is going to get fucked up.
Torv is dead.
Yo, I think you might. All right.
Yep. DC 16 will save
Will save against the spell.
We'll
against the spell.
As you're massaging, you feel a force start to just push back against your will as Torv rolled a 24 against that.
Wow.
Bang.
I rolled well, and he has a bonus to saves against spells, but still. I think what's that roll? What's that? What?
Stand by just a moment. I mean, I'm still going to roll damage. You just take half.
What?
Is this mind thrust, by the way? I didn't hear you say it.
Yes, it is.
Okay.
Okay, you hear Torv like "Rah, rah," as Rick as you see the eye closing and opening, and Torv's face is scrunching in pain and anger.
Yep. So
This
he
memory.
takes 7 damage.
Yo, all right. If you could just not, that'd be great.
Yep. And then Colin is going to scoot right back behind Rick.
Ooh, can you move, cast, move?
Yes, he can. He has that
Very
feat. We talked about this last time.
Thaddeus tactic.
We did talk about that
agree
feat.
with.
Agile casting.
Look at you doing, being all agile, being like, woo,
Yep.
I remember calling
Oh,
out
okay.
hard
So
on
when
it. He was like,
Colin
"Ah,
does
ah, ah."
it, you don't get shit for it. But when Thaddeus does it, there's lots.
No,
of
I gave him shit
like,
for
this
it, and he
tactic
has a
of-
feat.
he's got the feat
Yeah.
that makes him a scrum master.
No, I'm just saying. Like I agree with your tactics, Vinnie. That's all I'm saying. It's a good thing to do.
He took the 2-hour online course and got certified in Scrum.
All right, Bill Rats.
yeah.
Let's all
Agile
sit down and
methodology.
Yeah, for agile. I mean, look, if he went into the nearby engine room at the very back and then cast it, then maybe he would be learning from this Thaddeus School of Tactics, right? That's
God.
Right.
Yeah, that would
all
be
I'm saying.
even smart.
Speaking of, here's Kelly. Where are you retreating to?
Heerz is already in a little bit out of danger, as you can see.
Okay.
So he's what he's gonna do.
Yeah, classic.
Electrovore's still out, by the way. Electrovore didn't go anywhere. She's been following him around this whole time. You know, never.
Oh, that's
called him back.
right. Oh man.
Now-
I need to get you an Electrovore
Yeah,
icon.
a little Electrovore. Now, this is a Vesk, right? Ludvaya. Now, where
Ludvaya is a vest.
Ludvaya is further down that hallway. I remember seeing her, right? Like kind of where Torg was.
Yes, Ludvaya is right
Near the
near
door.
Torv, still at the door. Yes.
Okay, so Torv is
Where
now
is
outside of
Electrovore?
here. Well, Electrovore is just basically chilling with Heerz on his shoulder. But so
Okay.
she's through. I remember her being like basically at the door that they were trying to break down earlier, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. Mhm.
Then Heerz tells Electrovore, go around there and act really cute and innocent, you know, do what you normally do. But then
Shock the
you
shit
want to
out
do
of
an
him.
electrical discharge. So, you know, Electrovore hops off and starts skittering over very, very adorably, by the way. And then he comes around the corner.
You should be able
Ludvia's
to
never seen an
move-
Electrovore.
You should be able to move Electrovore on Foundry.
Oh,
Quick
is
placeholder.
it this ghost-looking
Question.
thing? Cool.
Yeah, yeah.
Dope.
And I know you're
Yeah.
gonna hate me, Kelly, but
my
how
God.
long does Electrovore last for?
A while. It's like,
I thought it was only like 1 minute.
no, that's not at all the case. Give me like a second.
That's not at all the case. Don't you even try to pull that, Kev, says Judge Kelly.
I thought it was like
Classic.
a max of 1 minute per day or something like that.
Hold on.
What was it called? Statue
One-
something?
Statue of
That's a
Electrovore.
good question. Statue of Limb of Electrovore. Okay. We wait with bated breath.
Should we start our 2-minute timer?
Yes, we should.
Done.
Well, no.
Hit that timer, Vinnie.
But then what do we default to? That's the thing.
The 10
timer runs
1
out.
minute, because I'm.
What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be?
I feel like
What
during
is
2
the
minutes you
answer,
can't
Kelly?
distract him with Jeopardy music
Sorry.
or
okay, sorry.
right music or whatever.
Yeah.
It has to be an unadulterated 2 minutes.
Cool.
An honest to God 2
You are
minutes.
on the clock.
Yeah, I think we should just be quiet. We'll just leave the audio silent with just music for 2.
Man, my notes are so
2
terrible.
minutes of dead air.
I got nothing.
To
What-
just
John,
totally
what
dead
is it?
air.
It's called a statue of what?
It's called statue. It's called figuring of wondrous power, and there's an electivore one.
Yes,
specifically.
yes. Yes, I know exactly what you're saying.
Fuck you, Kevin. Fuck you. Each
what
figure in
happened?
the
What did I
century
do?
can be a creature for up to 1 minute per day, though this duration does not need to be used continuously after the figure has been in creature form for 1 minute or versus figurine form. Oh my god.
So
and they can't be.
I know I'm calling you out on that, but I'm also saying, like, I think that, you could do flavor-wise that Electivore is like on your shoulder or something, but like you would just like call it back and throw it again, and so you only wasted 1 round
Yeah.
with it, right? So
Exactly.
now you still
It was
have
only 1
So
round
you have
before,
9
so
rounds.
yeah, dude, you're fine.
I'm
So
sorry,
if you want to
Kelly. I'm
cast
sorry
it
for
now,
bursting your bubble. It's just
no,
like-
it's fine.
With the rules.
We need the rules, people. We need you.
yeah, we do. All right, so you're gonna cast it.
So yeah,
that right?
Here's
You gotta throw it.
recasts Electivore. So like he throws him off his shoulder, which adds a little bit
Yep.
of complexity because now I have to roll a d20, which I will roll to see if it lands,
you'll
and I want
pass.
it to land at the.
You're fine, dude.
Yeah. All right, cool. So here's throws the Electivore, and it lands next to the hallway,
Right in front of the
right
hallway.
in front of the hallway, because he probably can't throw it around the corner like that. So there it is, and
I mean,
yes.
I would rule that you get cover from trying to. That's my thought, is that you would probably get cover and you would increase your chance of not hitting that square if you wanted to try and throw it around the corner, like into the hallway. You want to try it? Sure.
Well, I mean, he could also see the corner of that square. If we're
Right,
talking
but
about
it's like-
thrown weapon.
Yeah, it's him.
All right, what am I? What's going on?
Yeah, that's true. I guess if you're targeting the corner, you could just try and throw it right into the square that's right by the door, right? Because we were saying you might have cover, but if you're going to target the corner that you can see, then you can try and do that if you want to land it inside the square. Do you want to do that?
How would I get any cover? Because like it would be right in front of the.
You
vest.
wouldn't get any cover. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, okay.
Scrap what I said before about cover. It's fine. I agree with Will's assertion that you can see the corner. You're targeting the corner, so you should be able to hit the corner. So it should be
I
AC
agree.
5 if you want to hit it.
I feel like Electivore can
I think
attack
that's right.
on it when it's being thrown based on our.
I mean,
Okay.
if you're targeting, you're throwing for the Vesk, right? The Vesk is one
the
square
Vesk.
past the door. Oh, 2 squares past the door, I guess technically. So if you were to aim for the door, you have a clear shot on that, and then it would land, right
In the
next to
corner. Yeah.
Yeah.
It can hit either way, so it's right in front of the door.
Which one do you want to do?
whatever's.
roll.
I rolled a 13, so
Okay,
Okay.
you're fine.
yeah.
Cool,
So I'm
you're there.
in the-
Wherever you
tucked in
wanna
the
be.
door. It doesn't actually.
Inside the door.
No. He's gonna stay. He's gonna stay on the outside of the door. Because he
Okay.
wants to stay a little bit further back, and then he's gonna roll
Range
a.
check?
Yeah, because this is a AOE. AOO. Sorry, AOE. God dang it. All right.
Ayo.
So he's gonna roll a
Yeah.
electrical
Oh.
discharge
AO
Okay.
for
HFT.
5 points of damage.
Attack of his freaking turn.
Now,
Ooh.
if,
Is there any save for that? Or what's
yes,
the
I'm getting
roll for
to
that? Is that
right
an
now.
attack?
Target can attempt a DC 13 reflex save to take half this damage and negate the staggered effect if they save.
Okay. Wow, they rolled a natural 1.
Ooh, does something
Nice.
special
Wow.
happen?
Not on a failure for
Aw, damn it.
reflex
Nope.
save.
The Vesk has
Yeah.
indeed never seen an Electrovore.
So you just see the cutest,
fascinated by
bluest
the
possible Pikachu looking
She's
thing.
like, what the?
And its
Yeah.
eyes are so friendly, you know what I mean? They're really like big and buggy and like beautiful.
cute.
And it's like meow. And then it goes like zzz, and then yeah. And then she
Awesome.
takes 6 damage. And she's staggered.
5? 5?
No.
5 damage or 6?
Sorry,
You said 5 earlier.
damage, and they're staggered for 1 round.
Staggered? Yo, could you just not? That would be great. What is staggered again? Staggered. Let's find out.
I always imagine from Punch Out Boxing on the NES, Glass Joe's animation when he's like getting knocked down.
Oh yeah.
When a character's staggered.
You can either take a single move or standard reaction each round, and you can't take
Both.
You can take a single or standard action. You can't take reactions.
And you cannot take a full
can't take
action
swift
either.
action. You can't take a full action. Pretty dope.
That's dope.
It's something.
Nice.
Yo, that's
It's
awesome.
something.
It is indeed something.
Now,
Is that the rest of your turn?
Heerz has basically thrown something, so that was like a move action, I guess.
That would
So
be a
then,
I think that was a standard action.
That's a
Probably
standard.
move action.
It's a
you can
standard
pull it out,
action.
to be honest.
all right,
Yeah.
fine. Then I guess that's all he can do. I guess he's probably gonna move like close to Melt a Man and see if he can on the next round like maybe hack him to do something. That's it.
Well, if you were pulling it out, that's a move action.
But he
and
could
then you have
move.
a standard action.
He's got a BAB +1, so he could pull it out while he's moving. Then
And throw. Yep, sounds good. Cool. So you step forward
See, I'm on
and
your
you
side, Kelly. I'm your teammate.
you
All right, thanks, Kev.
you toss like a comical joker. You just whoop, you alley-oop like a globetrotter. Woo.
Yeah.
And the figurine over lands in front, and Electrovores pops up, and Ludvia's like, oh, oh, and she's like looking at the beautiful eyes of this creature, and then gets zapped as the Electrovore pulls a fast one. Good turn, 5 points of damage, and guess whose turn it is? It's Ludvia's turn. Shocked, she is going to fire at the Electrovore.
Electrovore is basically immortal. Even if he goes down, he'll be all right.
Even
Take him to a
if
Pokemon
he
Center
goes
and heal
down.
him, so it's all good.
Amazing. All right. Ooh, that is a 21 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Okay. That'll hit. So it's going to be 9 points of fire damage to Electrovore from this roto laser as Ludvia just lets go. Oh, you know what? Wait a minute. Ludvia was using the Ember Flame Dashko and can only take one turn because they're staggered. So Ludvia can't switch weapons to fire
Why are they staggered?
because of
the
Electrovore.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
cool. I missed that.
Yeah, which is wild. So instead, what is Ludvia going to do?
She can only do one thing.
I was gonna say, is she gonna move or is she gonna swing?
Well, she can take a swift action, so she can let go of
The Dashka.
the Dashko that's just sitting in the door, and then is going to pull out the roto laser and step forward, pointing it at the friggin' Electrovore.
That seems like
What?
whatever. She's stepping forward with a
'Cause she has a base
ranged
attack bonus. Yeah, because she's pulling out the weapon as she's stepping forward.
Okay.
Do I get an attack? Does Electrovore get an attack of opportunity? That's only if she fires,
Yeah.
right?
The next round, Electrovore is going to get an attack of opportunity. Or someone else will if they move
But
out.
she also drops her Dashko
Yeah.
in place. Like,
Yeah.
Drops the Dashko,
Let's go.
draws a weapon,
And moves.
and moves. And you can draw a weapon and move as a single move action because
Right.
presumably her base attack bonus is plus.
and dropping
whatever.
weapons a free weapon. I'm just pointing out that the Dashko stays where it was.
Yeah.
Right, exactly.
If,
And-
any of us wanted to collect a Ember Flame Dashko.
I meant more of for combat. She can't take melee attacks with a stronger weapon.
Oh yeah, no, she definitely is not a Vesk who has incredible claws that
Yeah.
count as melee weapons
Right.
that she can use anytime.
Right.
Yeah, it's fine. One thing to note: most creatures from here on out will probably they are all past level 1, so they will all have some sort of base attack bonus that will allow them to move. Same obviously goes for you all. Not saying it won't come up again, just putting it in your minds. All right, so they're staggered. They take a step forward, realizing that they're trying to. I feel like Ludvia is stepping forward, trying to take a shot, and is just moving and jerking a little bit from all this impulses still cascading and coursing through her body. That is the end of round 1. Let's move to round 2. It is Dr. Okay's turn. What are you doing, Dr. Kantu Okatis?
So, Dr. OK is has his tactical syringe spear out from prior. And before he does anything, though, he wants to kind of move closer and intently look at our friend, our laser-eyed friend. And something you said, John, last bout of combat really stuck a craw in my mind as far as what condition they're under. Is there like you had said like the healing from the infirmary was allowing our who's the person in distress?
Kaneko.
He
Immune
specifically
from it.
mentioned treatment.
Yeah. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to come up and flank Torv.
Okay. Can you do that? You'd probably actually go around to not incur an AOO, right?
Yes.
So you would like,
Yes.
yeah. I'm
Yes.
just assuming. Yeah. Okay.
I don't know. Here, I mean, I can go back.
No. You don't have to
Hold
do
on,
it.
let me take my time to go.
I'm just noting that you would probably do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll move around the battle axe
Ship-to-ship. Wielding
dwarf.
Yeah.
From behind, and I'm actually going to administer a pharmacological booster.
Okay.
So the net effect is it's a positive. It's not gonna hurt, but it's gonna treat the bleed condition, which effectively they're not under. So it's not really doing anything. But I'm wondering if mechanically this is going to arrest the effects based on that treatment. Like, could I roll to see if that would like possibly work?
I think you would do you already did a medicine check before, which is really good. And I think you probably, because I don't want you to do this and then me be like, oh, too bad. I think you would know that like
It's not going to do anything.
that it's not going to do anything because the link here is that Kaneko is also unaffected. So you would be thinking maybe there's something in Kaneko's medication or treatment specifically that prevented her from being subject to that program.
Totally fine then. I appreciate the disclosure there.
I mean,
based on my medicine, whatever, right?
All good.
Maybe, yeah.
Just trying to play it straight.
Yeah. Because I was just like, oh, maybe if I heal this person, then maybe they'll snap out of it.
Maybe they'll snap out of it.
So I can't. Wait.
No, I was just saying that and I wasn't thinking. It's okay. I'm sorry. That was all me. That's so
That
bad.
was a little weird. All right.
No. That was I was literally thinking about a turn or a move several turns from now. So you're fine.
Okay.
You're all good.
So in that case, I'm gonna hit Torv with a inhibitor.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Just want.
Yeah. Sorry about that. You caught my attention with its pants down. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
It was yeah.
Fair enough.
Okay. So you're hitting with an inhibitor.
Yeah, I'm gonna do
say?
the pharmacological inhibitor.
Okay. Cool.
And
What does that do? What does Torv need to do?
first of all, I'm hitting with this tactical syringe spear. And
Okay.
I got a dirty
Spear.
20.
Ooh, okay. Solid.
So now
it's gonna
I'm
be a hit.
rolling for damage. And that's almost max. That's 12 points.
Is this lethal or non-lethal?
This would be lethal. I mean, I guess I could do non-lethal. Sure.
Which would be a 16, which still hits.
Ooh,
Okay.
nice to know.
And the effects of the pharmacological inhibitor, target gains the is encumbered and also entangled. Fort save negates DC 16.
Fort save negates DC 16.
Oh,
And
sorry. Let me read
Yeah.
the full thing. So it says, you introduce a mild hallucinogen into a living creature's body, making it difficult for the target to move or act. The target automatically gains the encumbered condition and must succeed
Okay.
at a fortitude save or also gain the entangled condition. And this
Okay.
is a mind-affecting poison effect.
Mind-affecting poison effect. Okay. They are dwarfs, so they do have some bonuses to effects against poison. However, this is probably not the same, but you see Torv get hit from the back. And then Rick, they blink, the eye closes and opens, and then the axe drops, and Torv falls to the ground unconscious.
Whoa.
You have knocked Torv unconscious.
Yeah.
Nice.
All right.
Yeah.
Cool.
With your hit there.
Excellent.
Well done. Steps up behind, takes Torv, not mechanically, but effectively by surprise, I imagine, and knocks out Torv.
I'm very confused. So did he knock him out with hit points?
Yes.
Okay. And you said
The
non-lethal,
inhibitor
right?
does not. That was non-lethal, right,
All
Dr.
right.
Okay?
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. All
Okay.
right.
Yeah, so they fall unconscious. The effect would not have knocked them out, like make them unconscious.
Right.
The
I just
effect
was
would have
clarifying.
Right.
I didn't know
Yeah.
if that was the case or not. I was like, wait a minute, what's going on here?
They still got to roll the fort save, though. 'Cause
I
if they come
assume.
back, there's still effect under, like, however many rounds.
Sure. I will say that, like the others, they went down and they don't seem like they're going to get up. So I assume that they failed the fort save automatically. So the effect is in there. So they're what? Encumbered and entangled? It's just,
Yeah.
who knows how long they're going to be down? And you said this lasts on the order of 20 to, right? How many rounds?
Let me double check.
I mean, I will add
7.
it. Okay, yeah. So it'll last for about close to a minute.
Yeah.
And we'll see what happens. But you know, they are effectively encumbered and entangled, but they're mostly unconscious because you slammed him with that hit.
And that completely changed
Okay.
everything I was going to do. Thanks, Will.
Yeah, it's good.
So Rick is.
Because Rick was going to murder
I was
him.
flanking for you.
I know.
Yeah.
And I was like prepared to go into like melee combat and everything. Anyway, so Rick is like thinking through his next moves. He's got his artillery laser pointed at this dwarf, and the dwarf just drops. And Rick kind of just, his mind flickers to a different mode of combat essentially, and he just steps over the dwarf,
Murder mode.
and steps past
Coup de
Dr.
grace.
OK and says, "Excuse me," like very casually, and then stands
Next to
he's
Meltaman.
Gonna be
Oh,
so
no.
just next to Meltaman and just past Dr. OK, and I'm gonna take a shot at Ludvia. Ludvia?
Ludvia. Yeah,
Ludvia.
you are no longer exhausted, right? Because this is the
Yes.
second round that
No
you're
longer
exhausted. Okay.
Not that would impact
Yeah.
my shooting abilities because I'm
Okay.
boss.
Murder boss.
Murder boss, not murder bot. Clarification.
Murder boss.
Speaking of murdering, this is gonna be a non-lethal attack.
Okay, so it's a lethal attack. Got it.
Non-lethal.
It's a
A not
It's a-
non-lethal.
yeah, dude. Okay, cool.
So it's
Not
a
non-lethal
+5
attack.
to
You
hit.
heard it here.
That's a 19 on the die.
It's a what on the die?
A 19, 19,
A
plus
19.
5, and that's including the -4. So does a 23 hit or 24 hit?
Yes, and it also hits the Electrovore, killing the Electrovore instantly.
That's not how that works.
What just happened?
Okay, cool.
So
So,
accurate. So super accurate.
so you hit Ludvia with the shot, who is just looking down at the Electrovore, about to knock it out of existence.
Say wishes.
Like a
D10.
like the home run hammer.
Has.
That's gonna be 3 plus 5 for 8 points of non-lethal damage.
8 points of lethal damage to Ludvia. Okay. And you all hear Rick say, "Die, die." And it's perfect.
As we've heard many
classic.
times before.
Right, because he
Yeah,
shouts
so
that
you
every
s-
time he shoots. Uh-huh.
Yep.
Come on.
It is
Rick, I'm
part
just
of
trying to get
his
some water.
programming.
So you step casually over Torv and say, "Excuse me, Doctor, okay?" And then just like with probably perfect accuracy, poof, fire the shot at Ludvia, hitting the huge hulking Vesk in the shoulder, and their shoulder pulls back the gun, flares up, kills Electrovore instantly. And it's really sad and
That's their whole
unfortunate.
turn.
That
Cool,
is
moving on.
That is their whole turn. It would be Tor's turn, but Tor is unconscious. So it is going to be Colin Edenbrand's turn. What are you doing over there in the corner?
I've got a harebrained scheme that I wanted to run by you, Mr. GM, dude.
Okay.
I want to move over to right next to Torv and
Okay.
use my mind link ability.
Ooh, you're gonna mind link.
I want to mind link Torv to get as much information as possible on what is causing them to turn hyper aggressive.
Dang.
Oh, can you mind link an unconscious creature?
It doesn't say you can't.
Right?
I don't know.
Do you link your mind?
Are they unconscious or are they at
They are-
0 hit points?
They are stable and unconscious.
to swiftly communicate a large amount of
They
complex
are
information
down.
in an instant?
Oh, I think it's a one-way transfer from you to them, though.
Oh, yeah. I think I might have
Yeah.
misunderstood mind link.
That's okay. Yeah.
Just kill him and we'll cast
Well,
grave words.
Yeah, that's some shit.
Just kill him and cast grave words. Thanks, Will. That was great. That's amazing.
Cool. Then I think I'm
good.
going to keep it moving to next to Rick. And
Okay.
I will use
That's where Meltaman is.
Meltaman.
Melt man.
Meltaman's a small
Do you
creature,
bump
though,
in?
right?
I was going to say, is Meltaman
No.
big enough where I can't occupy the same square?
No, you cannot occupy the same square as Meltaman.
Cool.
But he's
Then I
also
will go
technically
one-
unconscious, isn't he?
One square.
No, Meltaman's
It's
just
fine.
chilling. You just haven't like tried
Man's
to.
just like sitting around watching.
He's just in
Yeah,
a
thanks
chair,
for the
yeah.
help, Meltaman.
Yeah.
Good lord.
Is he going to provide soft cover, though?
Maybe. I'm going to use telekinetic
Ard-
projectile on one of the wrenches that I knocked over.
Nice.
And just
I love
like
that spell.
right at the
Yeet. All right. Give me your best throw there.
For those who saw the
SNL scene.
Timothy Chalamet.
Yeah.
What's it gonna be?
Is ranged attack. I don't know how to see what I'm actually rolling
What?
in.
It's going to be your ranged attack. If you just scroll down the middle.
Yeah,
again.
it's your range attack bonus, which is usually your base attack bonus plus your dex bonus.
It's
on it.
underneath
It's,
your battery if you have any, and it says attack
Melee.
bonuses. Yeah, melee range.
Ranged attack. There it is.
Ranged.
So that
attack.
is a 13 to hit the Vesk.
Bing! Bounce us off the wall, missing the Vesk.
Bing bang bong. Cool. So I will take -1 wrench in my inventory, and there we go.
Thank you. Behind the scenes, I'm a big stickler for your wrench, your total number of wrenches that you use per
Right.
episode.
The wrench difficulty constant is one we've really got to actively manage.
We do. We do. It's actually it's a big part of the economy. The wrench economy, huge.
Yeah.
Huge.
The wrench action economy is
The wrench action economy. Yes. Alrighty. So, Rick 19, I will say that you notice that the door to what are you doing? There it is. The door to the med bay opens. And it is now Heer's turn.
Okay.
So wait, sorry, the door just past Ledvaya.
The door that they were trying to open opens.
I don't like this.
Heer's, what are you doing?
Well, Ludvia, whatever, is still up the Vesk. So here's concern for Electivore is just like, oh no, it's too close. But does he notice the door opening?
I don't think you can see the door
Yeah,
open.
didn't we hear it?
Dr. Okay, yeah.
because everybody
I mean,
hears it.
Can I roll a perception
Foundry.
to see if I heard it?
Yeah, sure. Sure.
All right, cool. Let's
You could
do
be
that.
3 stories up. And you
Dr.
still
Okay,
hear it.
you would see it. Because you're right behind. Because you would see the light come out.
Yeah.
Well, it was just we were in the other. It was when Kelly was stuck. That's how you guys knew I let Kelly out. Was because you guys were 3 stories up and I just heard.
We heard the Kelly being awkwardly stuck.
What was that noise?
yeah.
Who's opening doors?
That's classic. Amazing. All right, so what did you roll?
Like a 6.
Yeah, no, you don't know.
Yeah, when it comes to gameplay stuff, it's like this is where it gets kind of weird for me. I'm like, because as Kelly, I know that I shouldn't be doing another electrical discharge if that person's out now. You know what I mean? Who's possibly an ally, but Heerz doesn't fucking know that. So then, like,
Right. So then,
do you just go with like what your character?
So
would
don't
do, I
metagame,
guess?
yeah.
All right, fine.
yes, absolutely.
Exactly.
I do apologize, but Electivore
there's
performed another
nothing to
electrical
apologize for.
discharge. So
What's the range on that? Because now Rick is
10
also
feet.
getting closer.
oh
I'm
yeah,
safe.
no. No, you wouldn't be safe. Actually, Heerz
wouldn't be?
sees Rick. No, Heerz sees Rick, so he wouldn't do it then. All right,
Wait, is this hooded creature that's supposed to be the Electrovore?
that's the Electrovore apparently. It's good. It's
you
good
also
to have a
shocked
token.
Meltaman last time.
No. Oh yeah, sorry, Meltaman. No, he's too far.
Okay, all right.
Anyway, Heerz does see Rick, so he won't do that. He's like, all right,
Okay.
tail slap, Electrovore. And Electrovore just does a giant bitch slap of a tail slap on the face of like, yeah.
This is
Dude, how high does Electrovore jump in order
It's a
to do
very,
this?
like,
Because the vest is tall.
Acrobatic animal. Like, you know what I mean? So we're talking all the way up.
Whoosh.
In slow motion.
Huge jump.
Lightning,
Slow motion
bolt-shaped
for me?
tail.
Okay.
In my head
Streaks of
cannon.
light are passing by it as it's like frozen
Amazing.
in time.
Exactly.
and it's
Amazing.
screaming.
Exactly. So this is a I'm gonna roll to hit, which
Okay.
is. Give me 1 second, please.
Yes. Holding for 1 second.
Holding for 1 second. 29 to hit.
29?
Yeah.
What is Electrovore's bonus?
It's a
That's
plus
wild.
9. It's a plus 9. I know it's crazy.
That's wait, so you
Natural
critically hit.
20?
Yeah.
It's a natural 20. Yeah, I just realized.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dang. That's
Does something special
Wow.
happen? Did I get a critical hit? Is that what just happened?
yes.
All right.
Yes.
good.
Yes, you
I don't
do.
think I've ever had one of
That's
those.
wild, man.
Yeah, but we're trying not to kill them though.
Is this
Well,
is
I'm
this
sorry.
lethal or non-lethal?
It's
you
non-lethal.
can't
It's a tail
do
slap. You can do it non-lethally, right?
Oh, it
so
is.
it's
It
a
can be
25.
Huh?
It's a 25 which still hits.
It's fine. I won't do a critical hit then. So
Well, no, it's
No, no,
It's
no,
a
no, no.
critical
You can do a
non-lethal
critical hit.
Oh,
It's
you
fine.
can do that?
Yeah.
Oh, okay,
You do
cool.
cro-
Yeah. Yeah, dude. You're good.
My rules knowledge.
You just took a -4. All right, tell me when to stop. Ready? Here we go. 3, 2, 1.
Stop. Stop.
I stopped. Sorry, there's latency.
okay.
Physics. Okay, this is an energy, right?
It's bludgeoning damage.
Oh, it's kinetic.
Yeah, it's just a tail slap.
Ooh. Shock and awe. The target
Shock
is
and awe,
staggered
you say?
for 1 round.
Another stagger. All right, that's good.
Another round of being staggered.
Shock.
Friggin'
And awe.
shocking. Wow, amazing.
All right, time to roll for
Shocker.
damage. 7 damage, non-lethal.
Is it-
Please. Yeah.
Damage and a half, right?
Did you
Or
double it?
damage and-
You roll twice.
Oh, for
Yeah,
a
dude,
critical?
it's double.
And-
But no,
and
no,
then-
you roll once and double.
No, you roll
I
twice.
So 14.
You roll twice? Okay.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you roll twice, and then you add your bonuses.
Oops. Oh, shit. My bad. That's not right.
Don't make me look bad.
So
Yep.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 points of bludgeoning damage.
11 points of damage.
Non-lethal, my good
It's
sir.
roll twice, Kev. Don't worry. Okay. So
second?
11 points of damage.
It is roll twice.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
roll twice.
If
Great.
if she had glasses on, they'd be knocked clear off.
Pretend for a second that she did, and they get scattered all over the floor.
My son did that to me when I told him to get in the car, and then he couldn't start the
Fucking
car.
dare.
He was like, "No!" and smacked my sunglasses off my face. Children.
Wow. Yo, dude. Can tell him not to. That'd be
His
great.
nickname's Electrovore now.
Please. Yeah.
Absolutely, it's Electrovore. All right, here's commanding Electrovore to do an acrobatic fucking 10 out of 10 Olympic level jump slap, critical slap to the face. You doing anything else with your turn here?
Might as well see if Meltaman, because it might come in handy, can be controllable in some way. And
So was that yeah, okay.
Good.
So that's a
check.
move action It's a move action
I'm already
to like.
next to him. Oh yeah. Move action.
No,
to,
Electivore moves on their own once they're out, right?
Oh,
I think
so
it's
then
like the drone. So like,
so
think-
here still has a standard action.
I think it's the same rules as like drone. So you can do like full, kind of control command, and that would be your full action. You basically get like half an action,
Right,
Or
so
like
they-
a standard.
So the Electivore
Added.
used a standard action to attack, and then
Yeah,
that
and then
means
you
that
still
Heerz
have-
still has full round and move action and attack action or standard.
Something
No,
like that. But I think
okay.
it's you can do one or the other. So you can't move. You can't do both. So you're not actually getting an extra round or like half an action or whatever. But the way that it works is you can do your two standards kind of,
Yeah.
Okay.
or you can move. I think. Don't quote me.
I
on
can't find anything
man.
written on it. It just says as a move action you can like return it or send it out. It doesn't say anything about having
Yeah.
an attack costing something, but maybe it does. And I just don't know. So.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. It's up to maybe our rules lawyer and GM to make the call, perhaps, because I can't find info on it.
Rick, do you have anything to inform the decision? Because it feels like to me it's
I mean,
like
I'm
I think
reading,
you should be able to
but I'm pretty
do a
sure he can still do
computer's
the
check.
standard action. Yeah.
yeah.
I don't think you can do a
still
standard
try
action and move if you wanted to
Right.
move as Heerz. I think.
Right.
I think that'd be too much.
Yeah, you can't move and do a computer's check, but
I don't need to
But
move.
he
Electivore
can
did what
do
it's
a
gonna do.
computer's check because he's already there.
Yeah.
oh,
I'm already
Oh,
here.
you didn't move.
No.
Oh,
I
okay,
moved
yeah.
last time,
Then
so.
oh yeah, then you can definitely do a computer's check. Yeah. So you're gonna do a computer's check to get Meltaman to
I
be.
thought,
Yeah.
I thought
help.
a normal turn was a move action and a standard action.
It is.
So then, what's the debate?
What does it cost
Yeah,
to
there's
make
no
the
debate.
Electivore do something?
Yeah.
basically, and
I think it's just because it's a summoned creature. I think it's a verbal command. So like it's a free action for you. to
basically
command
a free action. Yeah.
I
Great.
I'm-
So you can move and standard action. That's how I'm feeling like it is too.
that's how I'm reading it because
You're-
it doesn't say there's any restrictions on that, or it doesn't. Cost
yeah.
anything.
I don't see why not. So yeah, go ahead.
So it's a lucky thing. So
Okay.
it's 23, and Heerz wants to see if he can co-opt the programming of Meltaman and command it. I guess have the party command it. Maybe that's a big ask.
You reach out. Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know that you command it, but if you want it to help you out and take suggestions from you, then as you boop, 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 type it in, then Meltaman stands up and is like, "Do you need help, citizen?"
Yes, I need you to non-lethally hit or restrain that Vesk around the corner, Meltaman.
Stay back. I will handle this.
Excellent.
And Heerz uses his move action to take out a cigarette and just sit back and enjoy.
Small Soldiers is one of my favorite movies ever. I'm just gonna.
Yeah, it's a great movie.
Amazing. All right. Okay. Awesome. So you have Electivore do an awesome slap, and then you get Meltaman to help out. I think that's totally valid. Good, solid move. You know whose turn it is? Ludvaya. And Ludvaya was going to attack Rick because Rick did a crazy shot. But then Electivore got this critical hit. And now Ludvaya can only do, again, one action, right? It's either going to be a move or a standard. And I think, this is a tough call. You know what? Ludvaya is a killer. Ludvaya is going to shoot the roto laser at Electivore, and Electivore will get
Attack
an
roll.
AOO.
Yeah.
And Ludvaya does not think the Electivore is going to be too much of a threat. So Ludvaya is fine with an AOO here.
Everyone just underestimates Electivore. It's not wise.
Just saying.
So an attack, I can just do whatever. Basically, it's an attack of opportunity, right?
Yeah. Well, you can do a melee attack.
All right, cool. Though that's good. It's such a good bonus, and yet only a 10 to hit. Yeah.
Doesn't have the same spring for that double jump
Apparently not.
to try and tail slap again. Yeah. It's rough.
Sad little
rough.
somersault, and then it just kind of is on its tummy and vulnerable now.
Oh no!
It's like playing like a cat.
Oh, melt a man, hurry up.
Yeah.
That's a 19 against EAC.
Yeah, that.
That hits.
Ruh-roh, Reggie.
7 points of damage as this roto laser fires just 5 feet in front of Ludvaya. And what I will say is that every time that there's a every time that there's a shot, then the light level starts to increase because it's really bright. Each shot is like shoo, shoo, shoo. And the light area in this area right around Electivore is going to increase.
So are people going to get blinded or something? Is that what's going on?
No, I'm just saying that
It goes from dim light to
flavor
normal
thing.
light.
basically the lingering effect, because each shot has the bright condition on it. So each shot will cause the light level to increase in the area for 1 round. Okay.
Interesting.
So that is Ludvia's turn. Is Electivore still up with 7 points of damage? Probably.
Yeah, he's still up.
Okay. All right. End of round 2. Round 3. Dr. OK, what are you doing? You're standing behind Rick 19. People are starting to crowd in on Ludvia.
Yeah. So Dr. OK is going to put away his spear and take a shot with the Costa Jet liquidator.
Costa Jet. Is that soft cover? Because you're right behind Rick 19?
I would imagine so, yeah.
Yes.
I think so.
Minus
+4.
Or +4, depending on who you're.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
+4 to the enemies.
AC, which is essentially taking -4 from the shot. It's fine. I'm not gonna argue it.
Yeah. So I gotta roll high.
You sound like you want to argue. I don't know.
All right. So I'm going to roll.
Gonna
And I'm going to use a... No, I'm not going to use any biohack. I'm just going to try and do... if I do non-lethal, then it's like -8, right? Total?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, don't worry about the cover, because the cover is for me to do the +4. So just do a -4.
But then...
I don't want to get in something where we're like, well, this equals this, and it's like, just
okay.
keep it whatever it is. Unless you don't want to do non-lethal.
Yeah. I mean...
What are you thinking?
I think...
Does Dr. OK...
Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
know if Dr.
Whoa.
OK would be... Yeah, I think he would do non-lethal. Okay. So it's going to be the -4.
It's a tough choice. It's a tough choice there.
Rick, I can't shoot. And that totally makes sense because I rolled a 10
Oh, wow.
with the minus. So it was 14 with a -4. Actually, it's a 12 because I rolled a 14 plus my attack bonus is 6. So then it'd be a 20 -4 is 16.
20 -4. Yeah.
So
Wait,
16.
you rolled a 10,
Yeah.
and it's EAC or KC?
No. I rolled a 14, but I was
okay.
pre-counting the -4, but I didn't count my +6 attack bonus, range attack bonus.
Okay, so you rolled a 14,
Yeah.
so it's just 20. So
So
minus
16.
4 is 16. And again, what's is it EAC or KC? It's piercing, right?
Injection, yeah.
Yeah, so it's KSC.
KC.
Shot fires right as Ludvia moves, and it pings off the armor. You just missed. You had it right on sight, even though Rick 19 was in front of you, and it just missed just barely.
Yep.
Close. Tough round for Dr. OK.
And then, so he's going to direct Bernice to try and get a clear shot for the next
Okay.
round.
Okay.
Bernice, see what you can do. And then I guess move through Colin and Meltaman
Yeah.
to here.
Okay. So right past. So getting close. Y'all are really starting to corner in on this one doorway where Ludvia is standing. I like it.
I don't like it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good round. Yeah. Good turn. You want to do anything else? You got or say anything else or anything?
No.
Okay. Rick 19.
That was a nice attempt.
it your turn to
Dr.
murder?
OK. I will provide you some pointers when we have some downtime. Rick is then going to inform everyone. The door to the medical lab just opened. Be aware of all the doors around us as he levels up. Is Electrovore down or not? I missed
You
that.
level up?
Electrovore's not
I
down.
level up my weapon. I raise my weapon to level it.
Level.
Oh, up to level.
It's
Okay,
killing
got it. Yeah.
language you wouldn't understand. Only Rick does.
Right.
Yeah.
The soldier speak that
Sorry, is
only
Electrovore
a
down?
robot could really know.
Uh-huh.
Electrovore's not down.
Oh, he's still
Yeah.
up. Okay. So with that, yeah, I think
It's a small creature,
right.
It has.
so there's no cover.
Yeah, there's no cover for the
you'll-
small creature.
yeah.
You're fine. You're fine.
I'm just gonna do a normal attack with non-lethal.
Normal attack.
Vesk is hardy. I mean, I gotta say.
Nope. Yes. Normal attack, non-lethal.
Normal attack. Non-lethal.
Natural.
Here we go.
20.
Yes.
What?
Oh, good.
Wow. Wow.
You think I'd be that excited about natural 1? Natural 4.
Natural 4. I
Natural
mean,
20, yeah.
maybe. I don't know. That's awesome. All right, let's do this.
So all this
Let's
chaos
do
going
this.
on, Rick is gonna then
Yeah.
just like aim right dead center for her chest, knowing that's the hardest piece of armor and that his laser won't pierce it, but it will do the largest amount of damage.
Just a poof, the recoil
Yeah.
force. Here we go. Ready? 3, 2, 1.
Stop.
This is a. Remind me again what type of damage is this? Kinetic?
Laser. Kinetic. No, laser. Energy.
Energy.
Fire
Energy.
energy.
EAC.
EAC. Buffeted about. The target is flat-footed for 1d4 rounds. So roll me a d4.
A D4.
Throw that
Give me-
caltrop.
That's a
Roll
4 on the die.
Oof.
That's a 4 rounds. Yikes. Okay.
Sounds like 3 more rounds than we need.
Wow. Rude. You underestimate her prowess.
8.
All right. 4 rounds
4 is
of
12 plus
flat-footed.
10 for 22 points of non-lethal damage.
Are you joking me?
I'm
Wow. Wow.
Say goodnight, Vesk.
This is good. This is good. This should be it.
Okay, 22 points.
Non-lethal.
Hits.
Wonderful.
Ludvia staggers a bit and then just shakes it.
What?
And both of her feet stamp on the ground.
Bro, come
as
on.
she is firmly planning herself to fuck y'all up. Actually, I take that back. Scratch all that. I was looking at somebody else's HP. You hit that, and she just whoosh, falls to the ground
Electrovore,
unconscious.
right? Okay, good. Yeah.
Directly onto the Electrovore, killing it instantly.
Smashing damage.
Smashing it
to
instantly.
pieces.
You have taken out Torv and Ludvia. And there's just a
Non-lethally.
brief
Clarify
there's
that.
just a brief moment of pause, and then you see a gun come out, point left, point right, and then out steps a tall woman in regimental ceremonial armor. Looks down at Ludvia, looks up at you, Rick, and Dr. OK. Nice work. Thank you. Holsters their gun.
I
Thank you
told
for.
you to hold still, and that we would come to you.
You did, and I appreciate it. Thank you.
This is sorry. I just want to clarify. This is what's her name, right? Kandika.
We're really great with names on this podcast.
man,
Solid,
Konika.
super solid names.
This is Konika?
This is Kaneko.
Kaniko.
Oh.
Okay.
Kaneko. She steps in front and sees Heerz and also Colin.
And the Electrovore gets an
Hi.
attack of opportunity.
He doesn't know any better. I'm sorry. Oh no.
Stop it! Shoots it instantly. Hey, wow, that was. Thank you so much. Thank you, the four of you. I'm Kaneko, and introduces herself to everybody. This is a tragedy. You can tell she's sad, looking at Torv and Ludvia.
They're still alive. You do not need to be concerned.
Okay,
Yeah,
thank you.
can I-
I was worried.
Are they stable?
Yeah, they're stable. Yeah.
Kineko, do you mind if I have a look? There's some signs that your treatment might be the solution to this problem. Tell me more about what you were doing in the mid bay.
Well, I was in the med bay, actually, because I was recovering from the injuries that I sustained on Outpost Omicron, both from some burns on my leg and also some shots in my arm. She points. You can see that underneath the armor, there's like a bit of extra padding from wounds that she's recovering from.
How are they treating you?
I've been resting and recovering. I've had fluids and typical medicines to help heal along everything. It's been typical steward's work.
Can I roll something to see if she's bullshitting me?
Yeah, she's
Sense motive
there's
is
something
usually what
about her
it's called.
that's kind of sus.
Yeah.
I'm also
Yeah,
going to
I'm not-
roll sense motive
Yeah, same.
separately
I've
with my
got-
0.
I've got
Jesus.
plus 11 for sense motive and medicine.
I trust every
Okay.
word she's saying.
It's because she's like with the stewards or working with them at least. that Rick is just like,
she's part of
yeah,
Pike's
sure.
Paritans, right?
No, I know,
I got
but
a
she's
20.
working
Yeah.
with them, so you probably trust her like right away.
I got a
So-
28.
20
sense
from Dr.
motive.
Okay.
28.
Rick is a 4, unfortunately.
8. I got a 18.
But
So
all
Rick
of you
is a
think
4?
that she is.
What about Electivore? Can her Electivore roll sense motive?
No. All of you think that, and as you're thinking of it, Meltaman is like, do you need more help? The Vesk is unconscious.
No, but
Turning to look at you here.
stick with us, though. You know, hang out with us, all right? We might need your help soon. But good work.
I can only do so much, but I will help.
Meltaman. Please be on the watch.
Danger is my middle name. I will defend all of you. Gun gets ready.
Colin audibly chuckles at Dr. OK's Meltaman impression.
Yes. Thank you, Meltaman.
You are welcome. I will bring you back a souvenir.
It's just like a head of someone tears the head off.
Yeah, it's a bloody stump.
Meltaman just goes on a killing spree. He's like, I'm trying to impress Rick.
Meltaman turns to Rick and says, I am everything you are not. Oh my God. Just wants to murder everybody.
I will,
with you.
I will
gonna let
bathe in
this
the
stand?
blood of my enemies.
You do not drink enough blood.
Murderbot. It's like Murderbot v. Murderbot now. Oh my God.
Yeah, I know.
Crazy.
Everything that Kaneko is saying seems trustworthy. They seem like they are clearly not fully healed. They've been interrupted. They are concerned, and they seem like Narla in that they are willing to just in the moment act, be kind and friendly, but also be decisive. They are absolutely probably not a rank and file Paritan. They are probably, more of a leader type.
I don't know. Nothing says it seems, but this is all we have for now.
So, Kineko, do you know what drugs were administered to you?
That's a really great question. You sound like somebody who would know, so I do not know. Yeah, I do not. That is not my specialty. I am happy to point you out to where they are. And she starts to walk over. Yeah. Walks through the door and into the room.
Colin follows her.
Okay, he's also going to follow.
Okay.
I think Rick's going to take this time to clear the area and just stand guard.
Okay.
He'll do that with Meltaman.
Heerz calls Electivore back onto his shoulder and he takes the form of a figurine again.
Okay.
You stick with Rick for now, Meltaman. All right.
Bernice is
Did you hear that, Meltaman? I mean, I didn't
like
get your.
dance around Meltaman.
Come on, John. I want to hear
I want to hear a 10-4, bro. I mean, come on. This is what you do, right? You got to relay. Do you understand?
I am considering who is in charge between me and this Rick. But for now,
my God.
I will follow.
All right, cool.
So,
I think Rick can handle himself.
So here's where do you go?
Frightening. Well, here's is curious about. He's going in the. Actually, shit. Is this door open over here? This door further down.
No.
Don't go in the door by
Yeah,
yourself.
I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to. I'm just curious.
But there's nothing at the end of that hallway, right? Just 2 more doors.
I guess
There are 2 more
he'll
doors.
ask
You can explore.
Kaneko, what's in the other 2 rooms? Is there anyone in there? And what are they for?
So the other room is going to be another med bay, and then there is a brig as well as a post to monitor the brig as well.
That could come in
is there-
handy
yeah.
with all these folks
That's
out of their
excellent, yeah.
gourd, so to speak.
That is, yes. If they get violent, I think we should absolutely, or rather, if they get violent again, then I think we should definitely put them in there. But I am very concerned. I hope they're okay. I appreciate you taking them down gracefully, let's say. I don't want to lose my friends. Okay.
Is there anyone in
is there
the
anyone
med
in-
bay
yeah.
or the brig?
Sorry, before I answer that, Colin and Dr. OK, right? And she points to the opposite of both of you. Oh, sorry, Dr. OK and Colin. And you can tell that she cares about getting your name right. The way that she presents herself socially is important. Do you both have everything that you need? Can I help them out? I'll walk with them.
So, like, did she give us a chart or something to check her?
She walked in and she pointed to the chart and she pointed to where all of the drugs in the area were, where there's, as you walk in the room, there's again one little light on as well as the blue nighttime running lights. And there's a whole counter and cabinets off to the right from in the plan, and you can see that there's probably a lot of drugs in there. And then you can see the machines next to her bed where you can go see what's on the back.
Was her bed
Yeah.
the one on the left, the one on the right?
The one on the right.
Awesome.
Yep.
Doctor, let me see if I can give us some light. And he casts glowing wall on the ceiling.
Glowing wall on the ceiling. Yo, that's
cool.
dope.
So
That's really
it's
cool.
Basically, it's a barrier of light. I get 8 10-foot squares. So I'm just gonna light up the whole fucking room.
Jeez. All
Turn
right.
the light on.
That's freaking
Yeah, is
cool.
the lights not working?
No, it's
dim.
just they're just dim. But as soon as you turn that on, boom. As soon as you cast that, this glowing wall encompasses the ceiling. I kind of imagine it like moving out and spreading, and then
Yep.
and there's a light on in there, and you can see. And she says, "All right, I'll be back. Let me know if I can help with anything."
that's fine.
Steps out.
Doctor, I'll have a look at the chart. Would you mind having a look at the cabinet there to see if there's anything we might find useful?
Sure.
So Colin reads over the chart to see if there's anything that might have like an off-label use for protection against mind things.
Classic.
Well for you.
Yeah.
Who knows?
You look through and you can see that based on the cocktail that she was getting and what else is also available, you think that, she had some sort of head injury and what she was taking allowed her to block
Resist.
programming. There is a drug that is known to boost the, cells in her body that allows you to resist sort of mental effects.
Is it-
Again, as a side effect.
Is there a name to this drug?
Is there a name to this drug? There is a name to this drug. Okay.
Is this ask the right question, get the right answer? What's it called?
It's called xanthan.
Xanthan. Hey, Doctor. I see something on this chart. Do you see anything in that cabinet?
Do I roll or?
Yeah, you can find it. It's okay.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna grab it then.
It's all there. Yeah.
How much?
I need-
How much do we have
yeah.
there?
I don't know.
There's enough for. Well, my question is, what do you want to do? Like, there's not a lot, but you don't have just one little vial. You have a couple vials.
That's good.
Right. I would like as a player, I would want to take stock of how many doses we have so that we could potentially snap that many NPCs out of.
Yes.
Yeah, that's
brain
curious. Like,
block.
if Dr. OK were to inject
Or-
somebody with this while they were
Right.
under the influence, like,
Right.
would they just come
Or
out of it?
could we potentially synthesize more?
Right.
You think you have enough that you could synthesize a serum that can be used as an injection, right? So either with Dr. OK, or there's also probably some syringes nearby that you could give to somebody who's not Dr. OK, right? You probably have enough for each of the four of you to get one dose. And what this does is it would deal a bunch of non-lethal damage to them, like 4d10, and allow them to be taken out very quickly, and also perhaps begin to quickly remove some of the programming that they've already experienced. But you need to make a medicine check to do it.
Well, I'll do that.
I was going to say who's got the. Hey, Doctor, should we split these up or should do you want all of them?
Well, I can synthesize them and then we can divvy them if you want, or I can keep them handy and throw them in the cost jet.
I think if we could give you all except for one, I think having a bit of an insurance
Works.
policy to rescue you in dire straits might be a good idea.
Works for me.
So before you tell me your roll, Will, you all start working on that.
Yes.
If you want to roll and have it in the back of your head of
I'm gonna let-
what you rolled.
Bernice know through the comm unit that we're gonna help. She's gonna. We're busy synthesizing. What is it, like 10 minutes?
Takes 10 minutes, yep. And I just took off the combat tracker. Sorry, I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Also,
Takes-
don't
takes
forget, we can take
10 minutes.
20 minutes on things. Take 10 or take 20 are rules that we never ever use. So now would be a time to use something like that.
Well, I don't think I
So-
could do a 20. I don't think I could take 10 or 20 on crafting an item.
I don't know.
Like
about that,
this.
so.
I
Right?
think with a medicine check would be enough for you to put together something and then bounce it out. So let's go to Rick and Heerz. While Dr. OK and Colin are talking, Kaneko steps out and says, "Are you thinking about exploring here? I'm happy to show you."
I am just asking for additional hostiles. Is there anybody in these two rooms that we need to be aware of?
Right. So good thought. There are probably only a few of us that are unaccounted for, I think. Hesper, Aol, and Orgot. And you said that you were on the bridge. So would that have been Shay, Narla? She's thinking. Ezra, Fitch, and I guess who else would be up there? Oh, Sarzel.
Yes, that is correct. And we took them.
And they are unconscious too?
she explains, or Rick explains that the three were turned violent. We took them down,
Oh,
but the other two
fuck.
fell immediately without any kind of. And then he's going to explain, like, are you aware of the situation? Has anybody informed you of what's happening?
No, I've been in the med bay this whole time, and then suddenly I just hear this banging, and that's when I reached out for help. We have to check on the others. We have to either help them out. Maybe they resisted it like I did.
Just take 1 second. This
if
is going
not-
to sound insane, but we
Okay.
were all abducted by Greys, and they eliminated.
Yeah, that does sound insane.
They
All right.
they also deleted about 24 hours from each of us, and we know this because Colin has hypnotized and recovered the memories from several people, including ourselves.
Hello.
That's Colin right there.
So we confirmed that the Greys are in
Colin's
fact
inside, okay.
responsible for what's happened. and it's been about 24 hours. Oh.
Does
They're repeating hours, and it flusters her.
does everyone?
Rick's voice just kind of.
I'm not going to ask what that was. That's fine. That's okay. All right. That does sound very unlikely, but there's literally no other explanation, except unless maybe they took I don't know. Okay.
Took what?
Say again.
What was that out there?
No offense. I was trying to think of a more rational solution. I do believe you, but just the way that I was thinking. Okay.
We'd love to hear your thoughts. I mean, we have to be transparent with one another to get out of this. You know, your entire crew is kind of gone crazy. So tell us, please.
I'd like to point out that so far only the Pike's Paritans have been hostile.
That's true.
And I don't know if that is coincidental or if that is something more.
That's interesting. Okay. All right. You can tell that she's weighing options. She's thinking. Okay. So then in that case, your explanation seems unlikely, but is probably the most correct one.
She's also aware that they rescued us from the Gray's outpost, so it's actually not that crazy.
I have to roll.
Yeah, but go ahead.
No, I'm sorry. I don't want to interrupt.
But like inducting and all that stuff, that might be a little far-fetched.
I mean, considering the fact that we did just, as you just said, Rick, escape the Greys, and people that were on my team died from an outpost run by Greys, then I think it's, again, that's why I believe you. I'm not disbelieving you. I'm just trying to weigh all the options. And you can tell that she is like trained to be very logical, like a lawyer or a diplomat would be thinking about this and trying to weigh all of her options. Look, you asked if there were hostiles in there. Unless for some reason Hesper or Orgot or Aol have come up here, I think they would have been probably trying to bust out of those doors already. So last I know, they were probably, what time is it? It's late. It's deep in the night now. They were downstairs trying to sleep. So that's probably where they are. We can still investigate, though, if you'd like.
Heerz wants to roll. Am I wrong, John, in thinking that she was about to say something, but then stopped herself from saying something like an alternative explanation, and now she's like refusing to recall what she was going to say or like say it again?
She doesn't seem like she's trying to refuse to recall it. She's just thinking through everything. That's it.
Cool. She's not going to say, like, if we ask her, like, hey, what was your alternative, like, theory? Like, she won't say it because we already asked her. She's not saying it, so I was just wondering if I need to roll a sense motive on that or whatever.
You can roll a sense motive on it.
I got a 13.
But what were you going to say? Like, what was she trying to say? Like, she withheld some information. Yeah. I think, unless I'm misremembering or misunderstanding. You said you seemed like you had an alternative theory about what's going on that's not right. What is it?
Okay, so what I was thinking was that for some reason, maybe the Pikes, the rest of the crew were trying to take over the ship. It's also seems unlikely given that I am, one of them, but maybe there was something that happened. But then you said that the stewards were not. My mind was going places.
That raises so many more questions.
Should Will and I have headphones out for this?
No.
Yeah, you're right outside the door.
You're fine. Yeah, it's fine. Yeah.
I guess we didn't clarify that. So it's a long, slender hallway. Like it's only 5 foot wide, so single file, and the three of us are standing in that hallway just outside the door of the med bay where
the door's open.
And Colin are.
Yeah. Door's open.
So Rick like steps forward and almost into like shoulder to shoulder with Heerz as best you can in this tight space. As you say that, and it's like, is there any reason that the Pike's Paritans would attempt mutiny on this ship? And he looks her dead in the eye.
She doesn't back down from you. And she says, absolutely not. I agreed with you that given the Greys, there was probably some sort of abduction. And
then Rick will explain, like, when we got to the bridge, something occurred in which what's her name, Narla?
Really great with names.
I know I'm terrible with it. Narla, Shay, and the 3 Paritans that were standing watch on the bridge were fine. And something occurred where the 5 of them screamed at the same time and came in unison before turning towards us. And that is when Shay and the captain collapsed, and the others attacked us.
And then we came down here.
That's so right.
What did I say? Did I say something funny? I missed it. Whatever I was saying, I'm sorry.
Hey, the willing, everyone watching and listening. Let's all have like a little what's it like a little moment. Take 5 seconds to figure out what just happened to get back to us.
I'm confused.
There you go. Yes, that's the correct answer. I don't know. I'm trying to make it interactive.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh yes.
It's fine. I don't want to make too much hay out of it.
I have no idea what's happening.
Did I say something? I'm very confused.
The 3 of them screamed and came in unison.
Then I said, yeah, all right. Cool, thanks. All right, moving on.
That doesn't sound
The
any
bridge
more
was a
credible
whole
than it did
mess.
before.
They'll be cleaning those stains out for years.
Yeah.
We came down
disgusting
here
up there.
as
Do not
soon as
recommend
you.
What?
We should have maybe looked at the logs of communications, perhaps.
You're saying this as y'all are working on the thing?
I'm just overhearing and I'm searching through the cabinet in the the room.
Okay. I understand, Rick 19, and it sounds like this is a very tense moment for you. We'll get through this, okay? Thank you again for being kind to them and not killing them. To all of you, thank you. She looks around at all of you.
Gesundheit.
Bless you.
Thank you. I've
funny, I was
held
gonna joke
that sneeze
I was
for
going
an
to joke that
episode
Rick
and a half.
cocked his weapon at the same
Feels
time.
so
That your sneeze
satisfying,
would have been the cocking. So I think at this point, Rick is going to
Bless you by
suggest
waiting.
that we take a head count on everybody on board and make aware that like we might run into other hostiles, including the people that we know. Like everybody we know on board may or may not be trying to attack us, and we should go out, seek them, and subdue them if they need to.
Also, the cat is out of the bag. If our captors outside the ship have initiated this, then they know.
Okay. Good point.
I say from inside the overhearing. I mean, yeah, you can hear me.
Rick, you can tell that she is like Narla. She's like considering, she's like on your level. She's like, you're suggesting this? She's like, yeah, that's a good idea. Again, I think there are only 3 people who are not accounted for on the ship. So we should find them, and then we need to deal with these captors, abductors. Absolutely.
3 more people.
Did you want to look here or no? Further down the medbay?
I mean, at this point, it's just like to clear the room. I don't assume anybody is in those rooms.
Let's just do it.
But yeah,
it could be.
She walks past you and just opens the door into the next medbay. No one there.
Okay.
all right, Rick will move down with her and clear the next room.
She opens the brig, and there's a gray sitting there.
Right, handcuffed.
Well.
She opens the door
Hands
to
you a
the
pair of
last area.
handcuffs and says, "Put them on."
Put them on. This just appears to be a small room, 10 by 15, with a desk and a monitor to view what's going on in the brig. And then she walks forward,
Rick shuts the door.
opens the door into the brig. There's no one in here. Walks out.
Heerz is going to go in the med bay and see if there are any things we could take, like little med packs.
Sure.
Because he's a pirate. That's what they do.
So 2 things. Dr. OK, what did you roll for your medicine check between you and Colin?
Rolled a 26.
26. Yeah. That is going to be enough to make 4 doses for this.
Yeah. That's right.
Of this. So you each can get 1 or however you want to divvy it up. Dr. OK, you also find, as you're looking through, you find 2 2 serums of
Nice.
serums of healing, Mark II.
Mark 2, 2 Mark 2s.
2 Mark IIs. You find 2 purple nanite hypopens. And you also find an advanced needler pistol.
Nice.
All right.
Here's you are in the other med bay room, and you find also 2 serums of healing, Mark II.
Dope.
You find 2 brown nanite hypopens, and you find a dermal stapler.
Okay. Second.
Skin stapler.
Now, you would
Anything's
know
a dermal stapler if you're brave
Two
enough.
brown.
Exactly.
2 brown what pens?
Brown
2 brown
hypo.
nanite hypopens.
Okay.
You also know, Dr. OK and Colin, that this injection, this dose, will cause 4d10 non-lethal damage, and that there is a DC 17 fortitude save to take half of that damage from the creature. So
This
once
is
you
the will
inject
save
them,
thing?
fortitude save. This is the fortitude save injection dose.
But it's for the attack. Like, so you're saying if we run into somebody else who is under this spell thing,
Yes. Mhm.
we can shoot them with that thing, and they're gonna take that much non-lethal damage.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
what
yeah.
they figured out before. Yeah.
Cool.
Colin?
Is this like? Does the range on this depend on the method of administration, or
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
Yes, like the needler gun or the strange spear.
Does the
strange
needler
spear
gun
does.
shoot?
Yeah.
It does.
Yeah.
It shoots
I thought it shoots darts.
You can add injections.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they're
I've got a needler
Yeah,
pistol.
I didn't think it had
I don't have
an
an advanced.
injectable property for it.
It does.
the medication can be delivered through any
Oh, it does have
injection
an
weapon
injection. Never mind.
or syringe.
I was looking at the wrong thing.
Yep. So you
Rick,
can
Rick
do
walks
that.
back and he's like, "Do we need that though?" And he taps the back of his axe.
I could use it.
And
I'm gonna drop
As-
my regular needle or pistol, and I'll take the advanced one.
okay, that's fine. As you all are, Colin and Dr. OK are in one med bay. They are swapping out, getting the injections ready. Here's you are in the other med bay, and Rick and Kaneko, you are walking down the long hall. I need Bernice to give me a perception check.
What?
Let me load up Bernice's.
The elevator doors open up and those 3 come charging out.
Double check her perception. Okay. 15.
15. Okay. All right. Bernice is standing there with Meltaman, right? Or was Meltaman following Rick?
Well,
This whole
Bernice
time?
was going to follow Meltaman.
Oh. So Bernice is
Everybody's in the
following
hallway, so
Meltaman.
nobody sees anything.
So nobody's in the hallway.
Well, okay.
Meltaman.
Nobody's in the hallway.
Yeah.
Meltaman was following
yeah,
Rick,
there's
and
no-
Bernice was following Meltaman.
That's fine. Rick was gonna, as soon as those doors were cleared, he was gonna march back down to the end of the hall. So you want me to make the perception check?
Nope,
I guess I'll let
I don't.
you-
I want you to stay where you are,
Okay.
because as you're standing there, you do hear whoosh, ding, and there's a voice that says, "Let's kill those traitors." And that's our game.
I mean, they could mean the Pike's Paritans.
Traitors?
Yeah, it could be the 3 guys.
What traitors are
going
we
for the
talking
Pikes,
about?
Thinking that they, well,
And the theme song is not playing like I thought it would.
does that mean there's like a small little episode?
There it is.